What's up guys, it's Cody. So word on the street is that Airbnb plans to go public in the year 2020. Now this could be just around the corner or it could be coming at the end of the year, but I've got to say that I'm probably going to be investing, and quite a bit at that, in Airbnb when it goes public. Now if you don't already know, but you probably should, Airbnb is a platform that helps you facilitate the ability to rent out space that you own to guests who come to stay for the night. Now they've got other stuff that goes on their website. They've got experiences and different things that you can do, but their main bread and butter is to help you find guests who want to stay in your area, and you rent out space to them in a home that you own or in a space that you currently have. I've used Airbnb a number of times for myself as a guest in years past, and I've been using it as a host myself over the last couple of months, and so far the experience has been amazing. Airbnb is considered one of those unicorn companies who doesn't own any assets as far as the actual product goes for what they do. This goes in line with other companies like Uber or Lyft, who are ride-sharing programs that don't actually own any cars, they don't employ anybody, it's just independent contractors, and they act as the middleman between the people who want to use the service and the people providing the service. These so-called unicorns are disrupting the way that people live and travel in today's world. So much so that large cities across the world, from Paris to London to cities in California, New York, everywhere across the globe, cities are cracking down on the short-term rental industry because they believe that it's pushing people out of place, it's raising rent prices, it's raising the cost of living in these areas, and it's bringing more people than the infrastructure can handle. Now, I don't know that I would go so far as to say that that's what's happening, and it's not my belief that that's what's happening, because you're simply providing a better way and a better experience for people who want to come to the city and spend money in that city to help those residents that are living there locally. So for example, people in my city are going to come into town and they're going to stay at my place, but then they've got to go buy ski tickets, they've got to buy ski gear, they've got to get food, they're going to go out to restaurants, they're going to go and do other activities that are helping to support the local economy that we have here. If I can help provide a place that's more affordable or even more flexible than a hotel is, hopefully that's going to bring more people into the city, and at that point they're going to spend their money on other services like ski tickets, ski gear, and food and restaurants. My experience with this is something that's totally unique, and it's nothing like being a long-term landlord. We have people come and stay, they're there for a few days, they really appreciate it, they love their stay, they leave the place in really good shape, and then they're gone. It's nice because I get the ability to earn a higher income potential than renting it out long term, and the people who are coming to stay enjoy their trip, and it's more affordable and more flexible than if they were to stay at a hotel or somewhere else. In fact, I made a whole video that I'll link to right up here so you can check out my experience after just 1 month of being an Airbnb host, so that you can get an idea of what the pros and cons are of being a host, as well as get an idea of what kind of income potential you can expect. So jumping back into why I'm going to be investing in Airbnb when it goes public is because I believe that the platform is changing the way that people travel and communicate in our world today. It's giving people the ability to go just about anywhere and experience the local culture of the city or the town, or even just the spot that they're in a completely different way. A lot of people that I talk to are tired of your traditional hotel where you've got a big building, everything's the same, you walk in, you go up to your room, and you just have a room. There's nothing really flexible about it. Sometimes there's not even a kitchen or anything like that. You just have a bed, a little desk, and a bathroom, and that's about it. People are tired of that type of experience, and they want to experience something more. They want that kitchen that they can cook in. They want to be able to go out to the pool that they have for themselves. They want to be able to get out into somewhere where there's not as many people, not as many travelers, where they can really experience what it's like to live in that area. I think this is huge, and even though cities are cracking down on it, I think it's going to continue to grow. Cities are responding to the major influx that this has caused in today's market, but as time goes by, I believe that cities are going to relax backwards and get more flexible on allowing these short-term rentals. There's also going to be more rentals coming onto the market, and as more people get comfortable with this type of traveling, there's going to be more and more guests who are using these short-term rental platforms. This is bound to increase revenue and profitability of these companies, and Airbnb specifically. In fact, Airbnb has recently reported that in just the second quarter of 2019, their revenue topped over $1 billion. And for the years of 2017 and 2018, their earnings have been positive before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. I believe that as this style of traveling gets more and more popular, there's going to be more people using the service, which is then going to push profitability up. As of right now, the valuation for Airbnb sits right at about $35 to $38 billion. I wouldn't be surprised if this gets closer to 50, even upwards of $100 billion in the next 5, 10, or 15 years. And the last thing that I want to say on this is that Airbnb is a platform leader. When it comes to short-term rentals, they are the leader in this space. Of course, you've got other websites like Expedia, which is now getting into short-term rentals. You've got Vrbo and HomeAway, and you've got these other platforms that are doing it, but Airbnb is definitely the most well-known service, and they're growing at an extremely fast rate. This is similar to other platform leaders like Facebook and Instagram and Amazon. These are all the companies that are absolutely dominating their space, and they're definitely the big elephant in the room when it comes to these different industries. So that's exactly the reason why I believe that Airbnb is going to be profitable and why I plan to invest and go all in on investing with them when Airbnb goes public in 2020. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If you liked this content and want to learn more about what it's like to be a landlord, to do real estate sales, to run an Airbnb, or anything else passive income and finance, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it, and I'd love to see you back here soon. Give me a thumbs up here on the video if you like this content and want to see more. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you in the next one.